Okay, here we go. This won't take long. You're just going to learn how to graph a square root graph. Do you guys remember do you remember when you had y equals x minus 2 squared plus 3 and you graph parabolas and you shifted it to the right 2 and up 3 and it's a positive one, so it's facing up. That's what we're doing today. So the square root graph, when x is 0, the square root of 0 is 0, the square root of 1 is 1, the square root of 4 is 2, and it looks like this, 0, 0, 1, 1, 4. That's what a square root graph looks like. Half a sideways parabola. So all you're doing is graphing and stating the domain and range. This one does not have something on the outside. This moves it side to side, right? Since it's a -4, you move it to the right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I call it a swoosh. I call square root graphs swooshes. Domain and range. The domain is when your answer on the x-axis starts at 4 and it goes to infinity. The range starts at, you always start from the bottom, the first y value is 0 to infinity. We'll just do a couple more and that's about it. So I think you guys can handle this today. This one, if it's inside, it moves side to side. You're going to move it to the left 2 and down 3. Left 2, down 3. Here's my new spot. The half makes it wider or skinnier, but it's kind of hard to make something wider, skinnier. So just kind of ignore that. But the negative sign, instead of this way, it flips it upside down, correct? Negative sign flips it. Don't worry about the wider or skinnier. It's too hard to tell if it's wider or skinnier. A parabola, though, you can easily tell, right? So, domain, range. The first x value is when it is -2, correct? To infinity. -2 to infinity. The y value, you always start from the bottom. The y value is going to be a -infinity, right? To the highest y value, which is -3. Did you guys catch that? Everybody got how to do that? One more. Am I going too fast? You guys doing okay? This one, you move it side to side, and since it's a -5, you're going to move it right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 1. Right 5, up 1. It's a positive number, so it's going to be the right way, not upside down. Swoosh. I call it a swoosh. I'm the only teacher that calls it a swoosh. So, domain, the first x value is 5, right? to infinity. The first y value is 1, right? And I think there's one more. Last page, right? I think it's the last page. The only difference is inequality sign. That's the only difference. You have to move your graph to the left 1. You do not move it up or down. There's no number out here. You just move it to the left 1, right? There's a negative sign out in front. So instead of the swish this way, you make the swish this way. There's no line under here, so it's a dotted swish and not a solid swish. It's a dotted because there's no line underneath it. And everything greater than that, you shade. That's the only difference. You don't have to state the domain and the range, you just have to shade in this problem. And it's greater than, above it is greater than, below it is less than. Done. And the last problem. We move to the left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down 3. Left 5, down 3. It's a positive 1. That means it's supposed to go this way. It's a solid because of the line underneath. Y is greater than. Above it is greater than, below it is less than. So you just give me a little bit of a shade, and that's good for me. And that's it. We're done with notes. That's it. I don't think we need that many, though, do we? Page 427, 23 through 27, 34 through 36. I'm going to pass out graph papers so you can go faster. So.